So we got the whole front A-frame member all figured out. We got our mounts in place. We got our tongue A-frame all welded up. I think I'm gonna get some more of these little square plate anchors with the holes in them, and I think I'm gonna put a couple plates on the other side, or actually they'd be on this side. So I'm gonna put a couple there, one there, and one there, one there to kind of spread out the load, because I don't have a drill bit big enough to hog those out. Oh, you know what? I do have a unibit. So I might hog those out still, because I do have a unibit, and then sleeve them with some round tube. Just want to do something so that the bolts aren't squeezing this, and then that just caves in, and then the nut won't stay tight because the wall is caving in. So either I got to sleeve that or make a big, weld a plate on top. So maybe I'll still do the sleeve thing. I just don't have the right diameter tube. But maybe I got some EMT. EMT would work fine. You just need something to keep it from getting crushed. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the stabilizers. Because like I could mount this one in here, and it's kind of protected by this jack point, so that if there's any kind of rock or anything, this one will be kind of tucked in, and the line between the axle and this back corner, it's kind of tucked in that line, so it'd be protected, but then it'd be sticking out a little bit, and I don't want to see it. So I'm thinking about doing a retractable where it's anchored kind of like where this one's sitting at, but it would retract and it would spin on that point there, would pivot there, and it would retract up to here where you couldn't see it. But then you'd have to come over here, reach under, grab it, and swing it out. And I don't know if I really want to do that. So I don't want to look at it. So I want to make it retractable, but I don't want to bend down and grab it and pull it out. And then there's the whole conundrum of how do I secure it in place so it doesn't flop around and get loose or hang up and get damaged on something. So trying to figure out if I want that one retractable or not. This one up here, I'm probably gonna have to make it retractable, because if I make it fixed, it has to be back this far so it's not sticking past this line. Because of the garage door, I want to keep this line the line. So it'd have to mount about right there, and that puts it really close up to the A-frame. It would be right up against it, and it would still be hanging out about a half of the foot would be hanging out. I don't really want to see that. So I'm thinking about making that one retractable too, and that would also protect it from getting caught on something, hung up on something. But then I'm like, dude, you're going to spend so much time making it retractable for what? I mean, the odds of you actually needing it to be retractable, I mean, yeah, someday it'll catch on something. Someday you go camping enough times, it'll catch on something. But is it really that necessary? This one would be protected. It would just hang out. I'd have to look at it. I don't want to look at it. This one would be somewhat unprotected, but the big thing is it'd be hanging out. I have to look at it. Do I really want to worry about that? So that's my debate right now.